Hello, it's Mehas on Jado's ZigZag Way to Success, and today I'm very honored to have with me here Sid Sehgal, owner of the famous Indus restaurant in Sukhumvit Soi 26, which has been serving delicious northern Indian dishes since 2005. Sid is also a co-owner of Get Fresh, Thailand's top health-oriented chain of cafes. Currently, they have 9 branches across Bangkok City. Hi Sid, how are you today?
I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm good too, thanks for asking. Let's dive in, shall we?
Sure.
Okay, so first question we got for you today. When did your passion for F&B and a long-term dream of opening a restaurant begin?
I'd have to say it started when I was living in New York City from 2001 to 2004.
Yeah.
While I was a student there at NYU, I was working part-time in restaurants and bars.
Oh, okay.
And so that was my first taste of hospitality.
Right.
And when I was not working in restaurants or bars, I also was really fascinated by the level of quality of that other restaurants were operating at, and the few chances that I got to go to really nice restaurants really left an impression on me, and I thought to myself, wow, this is a really cool industry to be a part of.
Right. Great. Okay, so what are the few things you would say college students should be certain of before they graduate?
The first thing is that they should definitely dream very big. They should have a big dream.
Yeah.
And if people are not laughing at their dream, then they're not dreaming big enough.
Oh, I love this.
Yeah. I mean, I feel that a lot of people really settle in life.
Yeah.
And they should really be thinking about how they can contribute to society, so that they feel they get a sense of what their purpose is.
Right.
So, for example, I realized very quickly that my purpose was to feed people.
Yeah.
And I thought to myself, I want to own a really big chain of restaurants so I can
Right.
feed a lot of people.
Yeah.
With high quality ingredients,
Yeah.
food that tastes really good, food that is sustainably sourced,
Yeah.
and that just makes people really happy, and it helps them to meet whatever their goals are. And so I would say that that's my advice: dream big.
Yeah.
And don't worry about how ridiculous your dream sounds. You can make it happen.
Oh, I love this. Thank you so much. This is so inspiring. Any advice for aspiring restaurateurs, you would say?
Well, the current economic climate is not great, but it really doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Because there's no better time to start a project than now. But I would say, okay, considering the situation we're in at the moment, they should have a good plan. They should have good cash reserves,
Yeah.
because there are a lot of unforeseen things that could come up.
Right.
A lot of uncertainty right now. So they have a good plan, have good cash reserves. Keep a really good check on the numbers.
Right.
Know your food cost
Yeah.
really well. Know your wastage. Check everything.
Yeah.
Make sure
Make
that
your-
if it's not you checking it, but make sure that you have a good team in place and you set up a good system of making sure that you have all the information.
Right.
So, you may start off small, but eventually you're gonna, you possibly could develop your business into quite a large one.
Yeah.
And so it's good to form good habits early.
Yeah. I agree.
Yeah, those are my
So-
pieces of advice.
To stay on top of it, basically, huh? Right?
To stay
Each
on
step-
top of everything,
each
because
step of the way.
yeah, I mean, in this economic climate, little mistakes can very quickly become big ones.
Right.
So, be very cautious, have a good cash flow plan, and make sure you know what's going on.
Yeah.
And, if things don't go so well in the beginning, communicate with your team.
Right.
Let them know what's going on. Let them know, what it means to be a part of your team.
Yeah.
Let them know what your cash reserve situations are like. Work together as a team. And we did a really good job of this during COVID.
Right.
The whole team really came together.
Yeah.
We sat down, we looked at all the numbers together, and we said, look, this is what it's going to take to get us through this period.
Yeah.
And everyone really bought in. And I think that open, transparent communication with the team was really, really useful.
Right. So it's staying on top of it, being transparent to your teammates, and communication is key, really, right?
You summed it up very well.
Yeah. And for any of you guys wanting to know more of Sid's businesses on social media, visit Instagram at IndusBKK, and for Get Fresh, it's at GetFreshTH. Thanks for tuning in, guys. See you guys on the next EP.